So after more than 2 decades on death row, a Texas inmate is back in court today, a case that goes back to 2000 when a group known as the Texas 7 escaped from prison, went on a crime spree, and killed a North Texas police officer. Now one of the last surviving members of that group set to face a judge.
Natalie Haddad has been digging into today's high-stakes hearing and what it could mean for this inmate's future.
So Natalie, why is this happening now and what's at stake?
This has actually been a bit of a long time coming. Now, looking at court documents this morning, Randy Halpern's hearing is scheduled for 9 o'clock. Halpern, he is a Jewish man on death row. He's going to be getting a new trial because of, quote, anti-Semitic bias by the judge who presided over his case at the time. So let's get into some of the background. Randy Halpern was a member of the infamous Texas 7 gang. The group of 7 prisoners escaped a maximum security prison in Texas in 2000. And while on the run, they went on a violent crime spree, and in the process, they brutally shot and killed Irving police officer Aubrey Hawkins. Now, Halpern was sentenced to death for his role in the officer's murder. Now, 22 years later, he is waiting to hear when his new trial will start. That's because of the judge. Now, bring him in. The judge that was over the case at the time was Vickers Cunningham. Vickers' own brother testified that Vickers was known to make racial and anti-Semitic comments. He says during the trial, the judge referred to Halpern as, quote, an expletive Jew.
Should have never been a judge. Regrettably, should have never been calling balls and strikes for a system that's supposed to be equal and fair for everyone.
It is clearly derogatory. The way that he also, the phrasing of it, he's not referring to like the Jewish people in some general way to make a statement about them. The phrasing, the Jew, makes it derogatory.
Details surrounding today's hearing are a little uncertain, so while we do not know what information we're going to be getting, sources told WFAA it should be interesting. Now, after today, court documents show Halpern will be back in the courtroom sooner rather than later. Another hearing is already scheduled for April 11th. Kara?